Well, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you, baby. Yes. Happy Thursday, y'all. All right. One more day. One more day. One more day. Woo, I live for Fridays, y'all. But look here. Before I dive in, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I want to thank the people that come by and watch, dip in, and then dip out. Okay? I thank you too. If this is your first time clicking on my video, thank you. Okay? And thank you for watching my video to the end. Yes, thank you so much. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you know what your girl up to. That's it, y'all. So let me dive on in. Okay, so let's talk about people that wants to always give you advice or always want to give you information and always want to solicit their advice when it's unsolicited. Okay. Sometimes people just want to vent. Sometimes we just want to get some things off our chest. Sometimes we just want to just talk. We don't always need your advice. Okay. But if you're going to give me some advice, or if you're going to give some information, if you have a platform, like maybe even YouTube. Okay. Let's just do that. Let's just say you got a platform. Maybe you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you have an informational channel, or maybe you a news broadcaster. I don't know. Maybe you're running a group at work, or maybe you got this little group going on the side. Can you research before you start telling folks stuff? Okay. Don't come on your platform and try to give information about a topic or a situation that you haven't researched. Don't talk about being a vegan if you haven't researched what a vegan is. Don't talk about being a vegetarian if you haven't researched it and found out for yourself. Don't talk about a situation that you heard from someone else. Hearsay. You always have to research for yourself. Okay? Because when you could tell 10 people the same thing. By the time the whole thing come back to you, we played this game once at school. I remember it was elementary school because they was trying to teach us this. They was starting off. See, they don't do that nowadays, but they was trying to teach us about rumors and spreading rumors. And we were getting ready to go to junior high. We was in the 6th grade, I remember. And see, back then they taught you a lot in school. They taught you about a lot of things with life that they don't do now. They taught us how to control the things we say, think before we speak. They talked about that a lot in school. I remember I must have wasn't listening when I got junior high school. I guess when they was on that subject, I was asleep. Look, because it took me a lot. I had trial and error. I've been through a lot, and I remember playing that game in the 6th grade because they didn't want us to go into junior high and get in trouble and fights and stuff with other kids because we listening and gossiping and stuff. They taught us about gossiping. And then I remember a few years ago, not at this particular job location, but at another job location in a training we did, this game. And so we had, it was like 10 of us or a roll of us. I can't remember how many people, but it was more than 10. And the supervisor or the trainer said one thing to the first person, and she read it off of a piece of paper, what it was. And it was something simple. But by the time it got back to the first person to tell her, or the last person to, no, when it got to the last person had to tell the trainer what she had said. It was totally different. It was stuff added in, stuff. It was totally different. I mean, totally. Because people inject themselves in it. And then they add a little bit, or they may even take away. They may not even tell you all the information, or they may tell you too much. You have to get this. You have to get your information for yourself, okay? Because when people tell you stuff, somewhere in there, a part of it could be true, but all the stuff around it is not, because people add in. Okay, they inject themselves. Okay, and especially you got to be careful if you have a platform, if you are an informational channel, or I said channel, but if you're an informational person that you have a channel or a TV show or whatever it is you're doing, you're providing information to the public or to people. You have to make sure you research it before you talk about it. Okay? You look like a fool. You really look ridiculous. You really look ridiculous to tell somebody some stuff that you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Okay? Research things for yourself, and don't listen to when people say, girl, did you hear about such and such? No, I didn't. See, I'm the type of person, really, that happened? Somebody got killed down on 44th? I'm going to Google it. What happened on 44th Street on such and such a day? I'm going to get on the news and watch it. Or I'm going to go read about it. Did you hear about this new diet? Or did you hear about the vegans? Oh, I'm going to research vegans. I'm going to research things for yourself. Know what your information. Know what you're talking about. Okay? And when somebody come to you with their issues and they need somebody to talk to, sometimes it's okay to be quiet. It's okay to listen. It's okay to be a good sounding board for that person. You don't always have to give them advice because look at your life. Have you ever noticed somebody always want to tell you what you need to do and how you need to fix things, and their life is just messed up as yours or even worse? They don't know what they're going to do. They tell you, girl, I wouldn't do that. My kid did this. I would. But look at your kid. Okay, my kid is just being rebellious. Yours is stealing, robbing, smoking. Okay, mine is just not cleaning up her room or just being rebellious. Okay, girl, your daughter just gets smart. She just be talking. I'm just using my daughter as an example. She just talking. I would never have my child talk to me like that. Oh, but yours is stealing from you. Yours is stealing from you, your mama, your brother. You can't even let yours go to no family member's house because everything come up missing. Okay? So, don't talk about my backyard when yours is as junky or junky or more than mine. Okay? Know your information for yourself. Know what you're talking about. Have the courtesy of your viewers that's watching you, that watches you every day, that depends on your information, that looks forward for your information, that looks forward to listening to you and talking to you. I mean, listening to your talks and interacting with you. No, have a little consideration for your platform, for yourself. Know your information. Know what you're talking about. Because you sound like a fool just getting up there, just running your mouth and don't know what you're talking about. I was watching something the other day and somebody was trying to tell you what a vegan was. And they was using different examples of what vegan. I was like, that ain't what vegans don't eat no meat from no animal. They don't eat dairy. They don't eat cheese, milk. They don't eat anything from animals. That's a vegan. A true vegan don't eat anything from animals. Okay? They don't eat anything from animals. Anything. Dairy. They don't eat dairy. It's okay to have a little sour cream. But it's dairy. It comes from a cow. Milk comes from a cow. Cheese comes from a cow. It's dairy product. It's coming from an animal. They don't eat animal-based products. And I just took that and ran with it because it's not just that. I'm just using that as an example that sometimes we depend on our newscasters. Can you imagine watching the news and they come on and they start telling you some stuff and then they don't even know what they're talking about? We rely on the news for our information. What if you went on Google and Googled up some... you guys get my point. You get my point. Don't talk about a subject or a topic, same thing, that you have no idea of what it is. Don't give advice to someone in a way to put them down and say what you wouldn't do. That's what you wouldn't do. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's tolerance level is different. One person may be able to handle a man that drinks. Maybe you can't. Maybe somebody can handle a man being the house husband, being home while you work. Maybe this person can't. You can't tell that person to leave their husband or leave their wife or kick their kids out when you haven't did it either. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's circumstances are different. Everybody's tolerance level is different. You can't speak for someone else. Okay, and I'm jumping to different topics, but it's the same. It goes hand in hand. Okay, that's all I want to say, you guys. Don't do it. Have consideration for your followers, for your viewers, for people, or for your friends that is calling you up to talk to you. Okay? Have a little bit of common courtesy to at least know what you're talking about. That's it. Know what you're talking about. That's all. Look, that's all I want to say today on this Thursday morning. I'm getting ready to eat my 2 eggs. I brought me 2 eggs. I'm getting ready to eat my eggs. My 2 eggs, okay? And for breakfast, okay? Because I'm not a vegan, okay? And I don't profess to be one. I eat boiled eggs, okay? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love me some chicken, okay? So, I'm just saying, okay? Okay, I'm just saying. But anyway, you guys, I always enjoy talking to you guys. I just wanted to tell you guys that I want you guys to stay encouraged, okay? Keep your head up and your chest out. Don't be walking around with your nose all stuck in the air. Keep it level, okay? Don't be trying to let everybody know what you're going through, okay? Stay encouraged, okay? If you found joy today, hold on to it. Hold on to your joy, okay? Hold on to it. If you fought hard to get it, hold on to it. That's it, you guys. That's it. Keep a smile on your face. I want to encourage you guys to have a wonderful day today. Not to listen to that negativity. Okay, if you're struggling with something, take it day by day. Work on yourself one attribute at a time. Don't look at everything, one big picture, because it'll overwhelm you. Take one thing and hack at that one thing, one at a time, you guys. I just wanted to tell you, you can do it. You can do it, you guys. That's it. That's it. So, I will see you in the next video. Peace.